In a new op-ed, Dr. Ezekiel Emanuel details the no phone policy he implemented during his classes at UPenn and how it's positively impacted his students. He says, quote, "Initially, my students were skeptical, if not totally opposed, but after a couple of weeks, they recognized they were better off for it, better able to absorb and retain information, and better able to enjoy their time in class." Former Obama White House health policy advisor and vice provost of global initiatives at UPenn, Dr. Ezekiel Emanuel, joins us now with more. Dr. Emanuel, thank you so much for joining us this morning. So this is a really interesting thing you've done here. First of all, what inspired you to do it?
Well, I've had a policy of turn the phone off ever since I started at UPenn in 2011. But I began reading papers that actually just having the phone turned off and on the table was distracting to people, and they weren't able to concentrate or enjoy the conversation they were having so much. So I changed the policy, phones turned off and off the table in a backpack or in a coat. And I think just having the presence of a phone was distracting to them, and they were more engaged. I also took computers out of the classroom for note-taking. Again, there's data that computers decrease the learning environment. I also know that from walking around my classroom that sometimes students are doing their email, they're shopping, they're scrolling Instagram. So I took out the electronics, except if you use a stylus. And I think, I know that people engage more. They focus more on the content of the class.
And one of the reasons that I think you were arguing in favor of allowing them if they use a stylus is because the actual act of writing notes is actually better for you than the typing in terms of retention.
You have to process the information you're getting while you're writing, and there is a relationship between the writing and the retention for students. And we gave a weekly quiz, again, something the students didn't like because that improves their retention as well. And, you know, look, what's the point of going to a university or going to school at any time? It's to learn. And phone is antithetical to learning, and I think computer note-taking is also antithetical to learning. So we should focus on what we know enhances learning, and that's getting the phone off and out of the classroom, actually, would be my preference, and getting the computer out of the classroom.
Yeah, so it's so interesting because we spend so much time talking about this issue with younger students, with high school students and middle school students. Obviously, your students are university students or graduate students. And it is a reminder the degree to which, even as adults, especially maybe as adults, that the presence of that phone interrupts all of our interactions with other people.
Absolutely. And the other thing is, you know, we are constantly on the phone and not present. And we know this. And it causes us a lot of anxiety, you know, FOMO, fear of missing out. You always want to be thinking about something else. Being present is very, very important. We don't have the phone at our table when we're dining, for example, because it's just a distraction, and we want to talk, and we want other people to talk. The only time we ever bring the phone out is to check a fact if we're having an argument, and that occasionally I lose those.
Yeah, that to me, that's the worst moment when a kid pulls out to prove that what I just said was wrong. It's like, no, put the phone back away. That's the reason we don't have the phone at the table. Dr. Ezekiel Emanuel, thank you so much. Great stuff.
Thank you. Let's get the phone out of classrooms.
I'm Steve Doocy.
I'm Brian Kilmeade.
And I'm Ainsley Earhart. And click here to subscribe to the Fox News YouTube page to catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis.